We were so poor. My band, we all lived in this cheap apartment. We were so poor that night. My lead guitar player, which was normally my bass player, didn't have the money to have a lead guitar amp, so he played the guitar through a bass amp. We had 2 bass amps on stage.
Wow.
That's how poor we were. We didn't have no money. How we made it work. So anyway, I get up here on the stage like this, and I had never seen a celebrity in my life at that point. You know, I'm from Londonderry, Ohio. You don't run into people like this. And I look down, and I seen these CMT cameras and stuff coming through. And I'm like, oh, buddy. I look down, the first artist I ever seen was Chris Cagle. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
And I'm like, holy shit, that's Chris Cagle.
Right.
And then I looked behind him, and it was Bret Michaels from Poison. Lord. Then,
I'm going to sing in front of these gentlemen.
yeah. And I didn't even know how to handle myself. I was a deer in the headlights. And I get done, and Bret looks at me, and I told this story for years, but I must have got it wrong, because I told Bret looked at me, and he said, well, you kind of got it. Well, whenever I saw him in Cincinnati, I said, Bret, and Bret's one of those guys that don't ever forget. I said, Bret, do you remember that night that you walked in 15 years ago and seen me? Yeah. Oh, yeah, Scott, I remember that. I said, do you remember what you told me? He said, yeah, I told you that you got it. I said, I thought you told me I kind of got it. He said, no. He said, I told you that you got it, dude.
Whoa.
He still remembered that.
What a compliment.